welcome to the second episode of the Cozy Sock Knitter. Today is June 4th, which is Thursday. I am filming this a couple of days ahead because I'm busy on Saturday. I hope you're having a great day or morning, night, whatever it may be. We will be talking about what I worked on, my future cast on, what I've watched, and last month's stats, which was May of 2026. I have no finished objects this time. I do have 3 whips that I was working on these past almost 2 weeks, not quite a full 2 weeks. Okay, let's get with the stats first for May. Okay, so everyone loves a good where they came from, you know, how much yarn they used. So let's get to it. Let me open my book here. Okay, in May, I did 1 pair of socks, which was my 4th pair for the year. The colorway was Grease. The pattern was just the vanilla sock pattern by the Crazy Sock Lady, which she has a YouTube here. The grams of it was 65 grams. Well, 65.5, sorry, grams. And I did 1 square into my cozy memory blanket, which that was 3.4 grams. So total grams for the year is 298 grams, 0.3. Almost means 3 hanks of yarn, pretty much. I told you, I'm a pretty slow knitter because, well, fact, I work a full-time job. But those were my stats for May. So I'm still very happy that I got 1 pair of whole socks done. Okay, now for my 3 work in progresses. I will show you my socks that I'm making for my one aunt. Right, now, last time we talked, I had finished 1 whole sock, and I was on the leg, I believe, last time. I think I was right around here-ish. Okay, but I got the whole leg done this time, and I'm only 6 rounds from the toe, which, if you remember from my last episode, the toes will be in this colorway. Which I don't remember the name of this colorway because it was just scrap. Okay, my colorway name for this yarn, this one right here, the main, it is called Tokyo Nights, and it's by Mountaintop Yarnery. There's the, okay. Oh, and I think I forgot last time to mention that I do my socks roughly, depending on who it is. For all the girls in my family, it's 64 rounds and 20 rounds of the cuff. And the cuff is a 2x2 rib. And I normally like to do 60 rounds for the leg. Then the heel flap and gusset, and whatever size their foot is, then the toe. I use a 1.5 millimeter 9 circlers for my socks, unless I'm doing men's. And depends on the men's foot. I've only done one pair of man's sock, which is my father, which I use a 2 millimeter for his. He has quite a big foot. And then, of course, my little ducky it's a 3 by the Seas. And the little mouse in a teacup from Alice in Wonderland, also from 3 by the Seas. And then the bag I'm using is Gnomes, and it's from Knit for Brains. So that was my first project. Like I said, I'm this close. So next time you see these will be done. Just a few more days. Maybe not even a few, maybe just 1 or 2 more days, depending how I feel knitting on them. I normally do about 10 rounds a day, unless I know I'm not going to be knitting the next day, and then I try to do a little bit more. Oops, let me put this away. There we go. Okay, my next, oh, and by the way, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. The pattern that I'm using for this sock, which I told last time too, is the Whimsical Socks by this crazy sock lady, or her name is also Kay Linton. Those are them. In her pattern, she does 70 rows, but she does tell you where to where you can shorten it, which I just do 60, like I said. I like my legs at 60. Okay, totally almost forgot that. I'm so sorry. Okay, now let's go on to the second work in progress. The second work in progress is in this bag, which is from the Bags by Awesome Granny. I knew it was Granny, but I could not remember the awesome part. But anyways, it's again Gnomes. Yes, I love myself some coffee. And I'm in the middle of a row, but it's my corner to corner, scrappy blanket of garter stitch. This one is no pattern. I just found a tutorial how to do it on YouTube. And the last time you saw it, we were right there. Okay, so I got the rest of the Tinted Love. Sorry if you hear my dogs. I do have 2 dogs. Sorry. the second colorway, which is this red, black almost, and blue, and it has a little bit of sparkle to it. That way is a Walking Dead color. And then this color right here is the same color I'm using for the the cuff, heels, and toes for my socks. Try to say that 3 times fast. But yes, the last time you saw it, I was right here. So I did a good chunk. I've worked on this about almost an hour a night. And I am working on this on a 3.5 US. And I want to say it's a 15-inch cord, I think, maybe 30. I don't know. I forget. So that's the second one. I did not work on, like I said, I did not work on my memory blanket because of the fact that I didn't have any finished objects. So I could not put anything in that. The third work in progress you have not seen, I picked back up after like a year of it not doing it, is my cross stitch. I will take it out. It's in this beautiful Beauty and the Beast case for cross stitch. I don't remember who this is by because I got it for my birthday or Christmas one year. I cannot remember which one. But I'm doing, of course, gnomes. And yes, this is in fact a stamped color cross stitch because it's my first piece. Well, it's not my first piece, it's my second piece. But I'm not that good at counting and placing, and color helps me. So this past week and a half, so I actually worked. I finished. Let me see. Hold on. I finished this part right here. I finished this part right here. Okay. And I got this part right there worked. Then I also finished over here a little bit. Not much. But I got 2 squares. What I do is they have a template. Okay, they have a template, and I just mark off the little squares that I have done. So yes. And I got this kit on Amazon. It was it had like 4 different kits in it with gnomes of the different seasons. This one, can you guess what it is? Yeah, Valentine's. So that's what I've done with that. next, so the next 2 weeks, I would say, is I'll finish my socks that I have on the needles now. I will cast on another new pair, which I will show you the colorway next. And I will definitely work on the cross stitch, I think. I think I won't work on, I may not work on my scrappy blanket. I might work on another project that you have not seen yet for the next 2 weeks. I think that's my plan for that. Like I said, let me grab the next cast on that I will be. This will be for me because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I love myself Star Wars. I already have 1 pair of Star Wars socks that I have made for myself in the 2 colorways of the droids, you know, BB2 and I always forget his name. You know, the gold one, the tall one. That one. I already have 1 pair from them. And then this one is from Mustache Yarns. And it is called the Princess General, aka Leia. Okay. And this is from, like I said, Mustache Yarns, and it's a perfect self-striping sock. And then they Mustache Yarns loves to do matching skeins. So there's actually 250 hanks in this. And this one is fingering sock weight 75 superwash merino and 25 neon. But look at those colors. This is gonna be so fun to work up. Again, I'm going to just do vanilla socks. When I do self-striping, I tend to like the yarn do the work, you know? So I'm thinking this for the mane, and I'm thinking these are my scraps from leftovers, and I don't remember where I got the yarn from, but this is the scraps. I'm thinking maybe these for the cuff, heels, and toes. This was from my first pair of Star Wars socks. But this is not Mustache Yarn. This was different, something else. So this was before I found them. Okay. So that was my next plan of my future plan after the socks that I'm working on now. Okay. Then what have I been watching? I've been watching, besides you know, the Crafty Homemaker. Love her. She just released her final episode of her make along, which she does every year, which is the Halloween make-along, which I like to participate in a way, not posting my stuff to them, but still kind of be their support, you know. And then I have to watch The Crazy Sock Lady, of course. And there's a few others. Again, I also watched this past week, Swoop made a documentary. She does a documentary about once a month or so. And this past one, mwah, she's good as always. But this one was about a famous TikToker that everyone's starting to hate, apparently, for just being herself, which she's a billionaire. So, go be. Who knows? Then I watched Dr. Mike's. I love myself watching the doctors and stuff. Also, he did 2 documentaries about one that's a girl that's in love with her AI boyfriend, which is getting kind of scary. Check that out. It was really good. And then a 3-hour episode where he's talking with his also friend again, a psychiatrist, about the Gen Z pandemic, I guess. Well, not pandemic. Why they're so different from everyone else, apparently, from all the other generations before them, meaning the millennials. Okay, I can't say that word ever. You know, the 89, 90 babies, and before them. The movies I watched was the Swamped, which is a cute family movie. It has a good lesson for everyone, but especially for kids, if they're just starting to understand things. The message is really about how we're all different, but yet we're all the same, and we should not pin each other up against each other. We should work together. We're stronger together, you know. Then last night I watched the other movie of The Girl on the Train, which is also on Netflix. That one is based on the book The Girl on the Train. I read the book a long time ago. I just could not remember what it was about. Ooh, it draws you in, and the ending is nothing what you would think it would be, unless you remember and read the book. Then of course, you know, but it was still really good. And then this afternoon, before I made the video, I watched Love Me, Love Me. So it was a cute romantic movie, you know, kind of teenage drama. Yeah, I still like those. But that's what I've watched these past almost 2 weeks. What's next will be, like I said, I work full time, so tomorrow's work. Saturday, I'm going to go help out a coworker and all of us girls at work are getting together to help her out. And then I'm not sure. Just work, knit, and have fun. Oh, also this past week I did forget until just now. I did go and take my grandma to get her hair cut. That's also what I did. So yes. Other than that, I hope you all have a great next 2 weeks. Please like this video if you liked it. Comment and subscribe if you haven't. That'd be nice. You could find me on Instagram as the I don't think I changed my name yet, so it's still, I want to say ooh, I'll just leave it. I'll leave the link down down under the description of where you can find me on Instagram, because I cannot think of my own username now. But like I said, I hope you guys have a great next 2 weeks. Bye.